Did you know that the Miss World was pregnant?
No comments.
It's out now,
Yes,
everyone knows. Did you know she was
yeah,
pregnant at that time?
I knew.
How did you know?
We know.
She told you?
No. Almost everyone knew that she was pregnant. No comments, guys. Julia, I'm not saying anything.
If only Julia is watching the show. Hello. Anudi, when you were growing up, did you think that you were beautiful?
I didn't think I'm ugly.
I just say it.
Welcome to Danu on Fire, right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. We are checking out Shoulders by Harpo. Now it's a bar, it's a restaurant, it has everything cooking here. And we are actually lucky to enjoy some great food by someone who is world class, the chef himself who has come. And with us, we have another person who is world class. Now, she's been, let's put it this way, she's been around. We got her at the very end now. Like everyone has spoken to her, so I wanted to ask her other things. I have the very famous Miss Sri Lanka for Miss World, Anudi. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Anudi, when you were growing up, did you think that you were beautiful?
I didn't think I'm ugly.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Yeah, this is the confidence I need to be brought up with.
Yeah, I think it also has to do something with my upbringing, my family, how they treated me growing up. They kind of instilled that confidence in me, I believe. Yeah.
Your father is into, he's a
It's a police officer. Yeah.
strict at home?
Not really. My mother is strict, actually. My father, my father
police.
is not. But again, when it comes to pageant and modeling, he was like, what are you gonna do
After this?
Yeah, no, before I started modeling, started pageantry. He was skeptical only because of the safety and all that.
Elementary.
But yeah.
Nobody will dare come close to you when Tata police.
No, but I have
Was
to
it
say,
an advantage or a disadvantage?
I think it was both.
Yeah.
Like, it was an advantage in terms of course, people were scared to approach me because they know about my father. Even in school, even in my hometown, everywhere, everyone was friends with my father. And at the same time, I think after, when I was in the pageant, because of that police support came through, and then people had questions about it. So that was a disadvantage, like that.
Sorry, we are in the city of Colombo with a tractor going by. For those who are wondering, Sri Lanka is very diverse like that. But I wanted to speak about the fact that now here they were all trying to figure out whether you had paid money and whether the police were supporting. And here this country has done way more corruption than this small thing here. She didn't do any corruption as well. They can run around people and find the others. The ones who have been arrested have been sent back. Can you put them back into prison, please?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway.
So now, no, my question is, when you took part, now for example, it's like, you know, I think I can sing and I start singing.
Yeah.
And if others don't clap, then you know you can sing. But I always think that I can sing. It's one of those situations.
Yeah.
But how was it for you? You felt confident to put yourself out there, or did somebody motivate you, saying, "No, Anudi, go. It's more than just being beautiful. It's about delivering more."
I think anyway I got into modeling first of all before pageantry because of my mother's influence as well. Not that she pushed me to, you know, become a model or become a pageant queen. My mother is a makeup artist, so I sort of grew up with that sort of upbringing. And then I was like the lab rat for her looks, for her shoots. So I was growing up with makeup and modeling and all that. But I remember even when I wanted to become a model at a very young age, my mother was like, "No, you have to do your studies first.
You will be my model, but not any
not
other
anyone
model."
else." Exactly what she said.
Yeah.
And then I anyway had this interest in pageantry, specifically Miss World. I think the Miss World winners are very familiar for us Sri Lankans because Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra, you grew up watching the movies they have been doing. So I think because of that, I had this interest. I had to go to Miss World. I had to take part in it. And for some reason, that Beauty with a Purpose segment also, you know,
sort of.
it's more than beauty, it's more than appearance. I felt it. So I knew I will do a pageant one day. And I always thought if I do a pageant, it has to be Miss World and Miss World only, because I had been nominated for a few other pageants when I was about 20, 21, but I never went. I always thought if I'm doing a pageant, it's Miss World. Not because anyone really pushed me to do it, but for some reason I wanted to do
That
Miss
was your
World.
calling.
That was
and
my
also,
calling.
I think the age that you went, especially because we come from Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
we're also kept away from a lot of things.
Yes.
Like our parents try to protect us from a lot of things that the
True.
world will throw at us. When we are actually very socially aware is when we are like 25, when we have
Yes.
really like come
I
out there.
agree.
And I think that way we send a person who is more rounded with
Yes.
knowledge, educated. And also because in this country, pageantry is not made to be like an institute. So I think it's a great age to go at that time because
I
you can
agree.
stand on your own, you can handle situations better. I think that also worked for your advantage.
It did. I think, no, if you take Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra, they were like 18. Priyanka Chopra was 18 when she won Miss World. But I think she had that maturity, she had that confidence.
And
even
also
from
she
a
had
young
the,
age. And I think she studied in the US,
US,
and that influence was also there. But I think for me, I wanted to take part when I was 18, and I'm glad I didn't do that. I was so young, I was so immature. I didn't have any sort of like educational qualification to go and apply. But like you said, I think I'm very happy and I'm very lucky that I got this opportunity when I was 25. I was 24 when I applied for Miss World Sri Lanka, but when I went to Miss World, I was already 25. And there were girls who were like 17 years old at Miss World. You can see they're so immature, they're so naive, and they're also very sweet. But I felt that confidence has to come with the age.
Correct. The girl who won, how old is she?
She's 22 this year.
Brilliant. All right, we have so much to speak to Anudi, and also when we do come back, we have to touch on a little thing about life at home. With our Miss World on the show, I have to speak about our friends at British Cosmetics for joining us on Danu on Fire. Now, if you do want to enjoy some great Sri Lankan cosmetics and also done with the right formula mix that will understand the temperature that we live in, well, Anudi has worked with this brand, so she will also tell you how amazing is it. Shop today for a range that's phenomenal and a color palette that fits everyone.
I just say it.
Welcome back to the show. We are checking out shoulders with Anudi. I had to remove my shades because I couldn't see her beauty. I'm also blind, so that's
This
another
looks
problem.
better, yeah.
I couldn't
Anything
see.
looks better on you.
Oh, so how did your dad score your mum? Love marriage?
Love marriage. They were, we are the same school. We went to the same school. My parents, my brother, me, my aunt. So they met at the school. It was a high school love story.
Oh, wow. And your love story also is from the same
No.
pattern? Later.
Later.
Y'all couldn't keep the tradition alive.
No. I had a high school boyfriend, but of course it didn't work out.
Obviously.
Yep.
You're just above that now, you know.
We're good
Unique
friends.
queen.
We're good friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Must be regretting, no, now?
No, that's so sweet. Like everyone from my school, they were supporting my journey at Miss World. So it's okay.
Now, I wanted to ask you, how is home front? Like, are they, like, do you get special privileges now at home? Like, do you get spoiled a little bit more?
Not really. Not like that. I mean, not spoiled.
Does your brother feel out of place now?
You should ask him. I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. But they're all proud of me.
True.
I think they get special treatment sometimes from their universities, and my sister gets special treatment from the school.
Right.
I get this little chits from her school. She's only 11 years old, and her friends are sending me little chits asking me to do an autograph and send. So that's so sweet.
That is true. For them, it's like anemia. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, in terms of this whole experience that you've had, what is this one thing that you have learned? Because you have had a negative feedback,
Yes.
you have had people judging you for being judged and won. They have said that you have used influence, they have hated you and they have loved you, and at the same time, your pageant also became politicized at one point.
Yes.
It became everyone's campaign material.
Yeah.
What have you learned out of all of this? Because you didn't see any of it,
Yeah,
because you were just busy in
I didn't
India
see
trying to survive.
anything, because I did not even have Facebook, to be honest. Because Facebook was all good. It was positive and negative both. So my family told me not to download Facebook, just keep it like that. Because
Because you don't have these new age ones don't have Facebook.
No. I was on Facebook for a very long time, but I had to delete the app because I go and I check all the comments. I read every comment. I go to their profiles and check who these people are. So my friends
You start going through that rabbit hole fully.
So my friends and my family, my boyfriend, they were like, please do not download the app, because they told me that there are people who support me and then there are people who criticize me, and unfortunately some of the people who criticize me are public figures that I've considered as role models at one
they are
point.
bloody old hags, man, let them
So,
be. These are these old ones
so
who
they
have
were
won
like,
pageants.
it might hurt
She's like,
you.
just shut up, don't say it.
It might hurt you, so just stay away from it.
Yeah.
But again, then I feel like it's just 5% of the
I
population
know.
who hated on me. Most of them, majority, was supporting me. They loved me so much. They supported, they voted, they shared all my posts. So I think I'm focusing on that positive side of it. Yeah, the negativity was there, the judgment was there, the criticism was there. But I always focus on that positive side. But also I talk about the negative side as well, because I don't want to mislead the young girls who want to take part in pageantry. I don't want them to think it's all fun and games, it's all glamour, and nobody will hate you, nobody will judge you. Any girl who comes to me and asks me for advice, for tips, I always say, be ready to embrace both sides, both positivity and negativity, then you can go a long way. Because I think when you are a public figure, when you're exposed to the public, this judgments, criticism is inevitable. You can't do
That is
anything
true.
about it. You just have to ignore it, ignore. Act as if it doesn't affect you at all. It doesn't affect you actually. Because all that positivity that I got from the people, the support, I think that is something that will last forever. That is not something I can gain by a crown. So I just focus on that. Yes.
So we did speak about this during our episode on Date with Danu.
Yes.
You were offered to do Bollywood, Telugu film.
Yes, just DMs and emails regarding those, yeah. And I was in India. Because we had so many press conferences, the Indian press comes to us, they speak to us. So they get our email addresses, Instagram handles, and they just DM us asking, okay, there's this director, and he's interested, doing an audition for you. What do you think?
Does it include you going to a room?
I don't know, maybe. I think that's just a part of the industry, but I don't think everyone does that. There are certain directors, filmmakers who might do that. I don't think it's a case for everyone. But I have to say there are some people who do that, yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Why do you think I'm very safe? I can't fit into a couch.
Audition couch.
Yes. It's only made for like one.
Yeah,
It's thinner people.
not two people.
Yeah. Have to get into a break. We'll see you on the other side. You stick around. There's Dialog Ch. Welcome back to the show. You're checking out Shoulders on Danu on Fire, and we're speaking to Anudi. I wanted to ask you now. Now she's actually just tired of talking about pageants. Yeah, it's enough. No, like
It's enough.
yeah.
We should let it go.
No, enough. Until you have to go give the crown out, we'll not talk
I'm
about
giving it away this
Yeah.
time. No. I mean, it was a wonderful journey, but now it's time to let it go.
Yeah, that is true. Now, in the past, now, with your education, what do you hope to do? Like, can you do a normal job now?
That's my plan. I have few plans actually. I'm just gonna execute one by one. So let's see. I have plans to continue my higher studies too, to do my masters and everything. So, yeah, let's see how that goes.
That's it. You can't give me an answer like that and just move on.
I mean, I have so many plans at the moment. I think right now I'm taking a break from everything because I don't think I had that break before. I was going after something every single day. Like whenever someone asks me what's next, now I'm getting a break. I'm having this break now, and I'm so glad I have it because I remember even during university after my final exams, I was in the pageant. I did my final exams while doing the pageant. So I didn't have a break, and after that my friends were celebrating, they were going on trips, I was doing the pageant. And then Miss World, I was running after everything, checking everything, getting ready for the pageant. And now I'm having this break.
Yeah, doing just
and
chilling a
focusing
little
on
bit.
myself, so I really needed that.
Now, did you know that the Miss World was pregnant?
No comments.
It's out now, everyone knows. Did you know she was pregnant at that time?
I knew.
How did you know?
We know.
She told you?
No. I mean, almost everyone knew that she was pregnant. And she's a lovely lady. I have
Yeah.
to say that.
It's only out now, so you knew.
I knew.
How did you know?
We know the girls. We know everything.
You can understand when you see her?
Yeah, I guess. No comments, guys. Julia, I'm not saying anything.
If only Julia is watching the show. Hello. So that's okay. So that's it. You're not going to tell me any more information about it.
I mean, I knew that she was pregnant at the time, and I don't have anything.
Yeah,
to
because
say.
of the last
It's her
stage to
first
make
and-
the first runner-up the queen. It's really sad.
I
no?
mean, it was like the last month of her reign too, and she was already giving it away to the next queen. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because if there's any issue, I'm pretty sure Miss World organization, they would do something about it.
What is your ultimate goal in life?
To be happy, no matter what I do. I know it sounds very simple and cliche and all, but I do not have this 5-year plan to be there and to do this. I mean, I have the plan, but I don't really rely on it because I feel like then even my happiness is relying on that plan. So let's say that being married is my goal. Let's say that I'm not getting married, then what's going to happen? So whatever I do, married, unmarried, job or no job, whatever, I just want to be happy and just go to bed with a peaceful mind, without regretting, without thinking ifs and buts. I could have done that this way, or I could have done it this way. No regrets. I think that's exactly how I deal with my pageant journey as well. I know people have opinions, but I always think I did my absolute best with the resources that I had. And there's no ifs and buts for me. So I go to bed with a peaceful mind because I know
Did the
what
president, the prime minister, ex-president,
Yeah.
did they all reach out to you after you came back?
I did. No. They did not. I think that's okay.
No, they all used a template, Annie. It was all ChatGPT.
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see the support that came from the politicians because I didn't have Facebook. So one of my friends had to send everything to me, and that's only how I got to know the politicians who supported me. And yeah, people thought that it was paid and I was asking for the support or anything, but nothing like that happened.
Nobody in the Miss World organization cares. Yeah.
They don't.
Others you would have won, no?
But I appreciate the support. At the end of the day, I'm glad that everybody got together, like watched it like a cricket match. That was wonderful to see.
That is true. Yeah, I watched it on TikTok.
You watch it on TikTok. They gave it live.
I didn't have time to like watch you, man.
Offended. That's okay.
Anyway, we need to wrap things up. In terms of the ones who supported you, I think wardrobe is a huge thing. Tell me, if there is a person who is going to win this title or go out there and represent Sri Lanka, it's a huge financial burden for
Yes.
that person, for the family, if you want to do it the right way.
Yes.
What would you tell those who dream about it but who are not blessed with it financially? Because there is a limit that the organizations can do.
It is. I think it's not an issue in other countries because they are some of the girls I met, they're very open. They're saying that they had these financial issues at home, but the organization has been helping them a lot and they get the support from the country, but not just the support on social media, they also get the financial support
not
from
a
the companies,
post.
from the brands and all that. But I have to say that Facebook support was also needed. I appreciate it, but in other countries they go beyond that. So they're saying even though they're not coming from a strong financial background, they get the support so they can, go further in the competition. But I think in Sri Lanka it's a little difficult. But now I feel like, now that they know what's happening in the pageant after me, I feel like people will be open to support and give financial support or whatever the sponsorship that they're willing to do. I feel like they will help. But it's a tough job. Again, it's not about, sometimes all I can say is it's not just hard work, Danu. It's a lot of other external
Elements to it.
things involved.
And luck also has
Luck,
a huge part.
and that's what I always say when they complain about the wardrobe. A dress can't fix what geopolitics cannot fix. I have to say that. So, yeah.
That's true. Very well said. Anyway, well done, Anudi. I'm so proud of you, proud of your journey. I think while we're here, we need to eat this thing because it's really good. This is like a
It
take.
looks good, yeah.
It's coming onto the menu very soon. It's like a Milo mousse. What?
Pani, it's a
Smoked
version of pani
Milo.
kaju.
And what's on top is a pani
Pani kaju.
chef's version of pani kaju.
Pani
Is
kaju.
there pani and kaju in it?
Yes, look at it. Oh yeah.
All right. I so wanted to do that.
I know you enjoy doing that.
Please go for it. On that note, we need to wrap things up. We shall see you soon. Till then, adios.
Yum.